but the version does matter. It all works.
Okay. And whatever we go to move forward to higher level, we can return back to the settings and check the tabs that we need, correct?
You mean for the Python version or?
Python, yeah. Because when I install it, there's a lot of tabs and they ask me to check it. I ignore this.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. It's not so important.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then we would continue now. Now we would start with the real coding, discovering coding. So we start with the hands-on. So you can find all these, what I have here, what we do now, you can find on this page. I will share it later again, and I will also share it in the WhatsApp group and so on. But basically, what we do, this is for this installation guidance. There are other files. So we will now do hands-on basic types, and there's a lot of exercises like task 1, task 2. We will do some of these now. Not sure if we probably cannot make all of them, but you can do them as homework. And then next time, let me just go have an outlook again. Next time, so next time is the second week. The first hour will be exercise. So in this exercise, we will discuss the homework. And Amin will also help me with this. So if some people have problems still with English, they can go with Amin in Amin's breakout room, and he maybe can explain in Arabic. So, but first part next time is exercise. And if there's still someone has problem with installation or something, we can still help. So this is like the lab, yeah. And the second part next time will be then the lecture and hands-on again. And it always goes on like this, okay? Yeah, I can share this link again now if you already like. So this is where you find all the material, okay? Now I will do some things in parallel. I will do a bit in VS Code, and I will do a bit in Colab. So I'm not, yeah, sound is not working. I'm not sure, sorry. Can you guys hear me?
لا الصوت تمام عندكم
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yes, alles klar.
Okay, type. So now you see many things here. I'm sorry for this if it's too much, but this you will get used to this. So you see now an upper window. Here I opened this file, basically, and I opened this file. Then you see here the terminal. So now you wanna open this file up there, doesn't matter for you. This also this thing on the left side, not important for you. Now what we wanna have here for you is this terminal. So now I ask everyone who has VS Code, we will go in a second to Colab, but first VS Code, everyone who has VS Code installed, just open VS Code, and then here on the top, go to Terminal, New Terminal. And then click on it. Okay, I show it again, Terminal, New Terminal. Okay. I'm not sure what link you mean. If you mean this GitHub link, this link. Wait, Hassan Sokar. I'm not sure if you mean this link. You can just click on it, but you don't need it now. This is for homework. Okay. Yeah, but you don't need it now. Let's do this later. Okay. Okay. Now we have. I hope you have this terminal there.
Dr. Manuel, I'm sorry, I get lost now. You are using now the visual, correct?
Yes.
I didn't find this terminal. I find new folder. The interface that I have is new start new file, open folders, and so on. There is nothing terminal.
Can you look at the top of this? You see here at the top, there's a top section, file,
Okay.
edit,
Okay.
selection, then view,
Okay.
go, run, and then terminal.
Correct, I found it. Okay, new terminal. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, and then when you're in the terminal, you type Python. Okay, it's a bit difficult for me to understand. Iman, who has problems, who not? Maybe if you have
the problem is solved.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. If then I will. I mean, you can just. You don't need to. Everyone who has problems, just speak out always. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, it's difficult to. Okay. So now we go into types. So there are different. There's different types in Python, like integer. Oh wait. Show it this one. So integer, for instance, integer is like a type like 10 or 100 or 18 or 5. So this is just a simple type. There's also float types, which is a comma type. 3.14, for instance, is a float. It's a decimal number. Okay. Then there is string types, which is text. Okay. So you can write also strings, but you cannot write strings like this. Like if I write Manuel, it doesn't work. I need to type this apostrophes. Okay. So this one, now it works. I can also use this apostrophes. This single also works. Okay. So for strings, you need to have this apostrophes, as you can see here. Then there is bool type, which is true or false. So I can write here true or false. There's not more. This is like a binary type. And there's also none, but this is for later. It's not so important maybe. So now I would like to do the same with me together. So now, as I told you, open your terminal and write Python, and then you see this one. Okay. And okay, and then you type, you define some variables. So you say a equals 10, and then you can check what is a. A was 10. Then you can type b equals 3.5. What is b? 3.5. Now we have a and b. You see a is an integer type and b is a comma type, a float. You can also actually find out with by writing type a integer, class integer, and type b class float. Okay. I will now just quickly switch to Colab for people who have not Visual Studio Code installed. With Colab, it's similar, but it's this is a notebook, so you don't. I mean, you can also have a terminal down there. Well, maybe let's start with this terminal. Maybe this Python. This also works. So so when you have, maybe we do the same as we do with Visual Studio Code. So you have this Colab research google.com. So this is only for people who have not Visual Studio Code installed. Okay. So then you click on terminal here down there. I have opened this, and then you also write Python. Okay. Then you see these 3 arrows, and then you can do the same stuff. So you can write, let's say 10 or 50 And yeah, now you wanna keep this value, so you write it into a variable. So you write a equals 10, for instance. Then you can access it later. Maybe I wanna have a look later. A is 10, and then you type b equals 40, and then maybe you wanna access it later. You can see b. Now you can also make computations. You can write a plus b. Okay. A was 10 and B was 40, so A plus B is 50. You can also write A times B. 40 or 10 times 40 is 400, and so on. Now we want to define a string. As I said, if I want to have a string which is like a letter, which is text, I cannot do it like this. Just a second, Hassan. If you want to write a string, you need to write this apostrophes. Okay. Then now it works. And I can also define a string variable as a string as a variable, like name equals Manuel. Okay, now this is in the name. Now I can look it up. Okay, Hassan. So tell me where you are.
Hello, Dr. Manuel.
Yeah.
Yes, I get sorry, but I get lost because I cannot follow your instruction over the coding, Visual Studio.
Okay. So you have it not installed yet, right? Yeah, Visual Studio مش في computer هسه.
Sorry?
So Visual Studio is you don't have it on your computer yet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on my computer. I open already.
Okay.
I try
Okay,
to drop the link inside it. It's not
you
working.
don't need a link. You don't need a link. Forget about the link. Okay. Open Visual Studio.
Okay.
Okay. And then you see here on the top. I'm not sure if you can see. And if I
Show all the command.
Can you see file and edit and
Okay.
selection? Yeah. Okay. Then there's more view, go, run, terminal. We want terminal.
Okay.
Then you go there. There's an arrow. You go to new terminal.
Tamam.
You click on it. Now you
Okay.
have this window here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
In this
there is
window,
no
you
Python
just
for beginners.
forget it. It doesn't matter. This is just my folder. You see on my
Okay.
computer. If you see my computer, C, dev, there's this Python for beginners.
Yes.
But this I have it. You don't have it. You have maybe I don't know, something else. You have maybe Hassan,
Okay.
and then okay. And then you know I can also do this quickly. You can open file, open folder. I can also open this in Hassan, you know. Okay. Now I have this folder Hassan. I open the terminal. Now you see something different. This is your local file system here, okay?
Exactly.
But we don't need anything we don't care about this today at all, you know?
Okay.
You just click on this terminal here down, and then you type Python. And then you need to have these 3 arrows. Can you maybe quickly test?
Yes, it's already working.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Thank you for your effort.
You're welcome. So I open my folder again because I have I just have some information there for the lecture, you know, that's why I have this. Okay, I only have this as a help for me. Wait. Yes. Okay, no. Okay, I have my terminal open and I write Python again. Python. Okay. So now I want you to do the same. Open your terminal and type Python. Okay, and then try out these things here. Try out A equals 10, B equals 3.5, and then you can check what is A. You type just A, then you type just B. Okay, and then you check the type, the real type. So you write type, open bracket, write A, close bracket. Oh, now you know it's an integer type. Yeah, so maybe how should we do it? Bilal wants to help with installation. Amin, can you do this in a breakout room or something? Or
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can.
Saidi, do we have still this breakout room or? She's still here. Or is it still existing? I mean, do you know? I'm not sure. I don't see it.
I don't think it exists because I can't see it in the participant section.
Well, let me just do something quickly. I need to stop sharing. This is a bit. I'm also not so good with WebEx. I'm sorry for this.
Now I see. I think I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was asking?
I will make a new one.
Okay, thank you. Now there is a breakout room. I don't know what's. Yeah. Who was? So Amin is going there, and he can help with the installation. Okay. You won't miss too much. Yeah, but someone is already closing it again. I'm not sure. No. Okay, let's see if it works. We will continue here still. Okay. Has everyone done this? So it's very difficult for me because I don't know if you guys can do this on your computer. Maybe just give me some thumbs or I don't know, some comments. Or...
Yes, I have done it. It's okay, but there is something strange. When I was playing, I have written A equal B, A equal 10, B equal 11, and then I have written A plus B, and it gives me 21. Okay, correct.
Yeah.
And then when I write, as you have written now, type A, it gives me integral and the same. And when I try to make a summation A plus B, it's a syntax error. So when I define it as an integral, it doesn't calculate it correctly as in the beginning.
I mean, you write like this? Wait, type.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. This you shouldn't do this because now A is you saved this this type into A. Okay. So let me try to explain. Yeah. Or let me explain something. Paint. I try to explain something. So now if we write something like this, if I write like A equals 10, okay? 10. Now this is like you have a basket or you have a cup, okay? This cup is called A, and you put in a 10, okay? 10 goes in there, okay? Now if I write A equals 10, okay, A is 10, okay? No, the reason was the sister, she wrote A equals typed A. Okay, now the type of A is written into A. Okay, so I try to go with this. Now you have written A is 10, now 10 is inside there, okay? Now you write A equals type A. And now the type, what was the type of A, do you remember?
Integral.
Integer.
Yeah.
It's called, it's an integer, so class integer. It's a class of type integer, whatever. So class int. Now this 10 is, if you do this, 10 goes away, and this thing goes in there. Okay. Now I show another example. So my question was, you should write A10, and then you want to check what is type of A. Okay. You just write it without putting it somewhere. You just write the type A. Okay. I give another example. A is 10 now. Okay. Now A is 10. Okay. Now I write something different into there. 15. What is A now?
15.
Correct. A is 15. I write A equals
integer
2.5. What is A now?
2.5.
Correct. I mean, this, what you did here, A type A or A type B, whatever, or A type of 1, this is what you don't need this. You never need this. Okay, this works in Python because Python takes, everything, but you don't need this. Okay, you usually, right? So you don't save a type as a variable, basically, right? Usually. Okay, so maybe just I don't want to discuss this too much. It confuses you, Okay, so what we want to type as variables is this types: int, float, string, bool, and maybe none. Okay, so okay, one more question or?
Ich verstehe nicht, warum wir gerade im Terminal sind. Also wozu brauchen wir das gerade?
The basics. Also the question was, why do we need the terminal? Okay, the answer is I just want to today I just want to show you teach you some basics, so basic types and basic operands, and like operands are like this plus, minus, times, and so on. We can also do this in a Python file, but here you have a direct feedback. So you type something and then you get the feedback. So you can understand what are types, what are operands, how do they work without creating a Python file. Okay. I can show you a quick other option. I can write exercise.py. This already exists. Wait, I have an exercise.py here. Okay, I can also write here check. I can also write here, I can write here A equals 10, B equals 20. Okay, and then I need to write print A, print B, and then I need to write Python exercise. Okay, I get the result now. I mean, we can also do this, but with the terminal, it's easier. You get the direct feedback. Okay, you can try out things with the terminal, understand, get a feeling for the operators, and so on. Okay, next time we will work with Python files. Okay. Okay, so now let's continue. So here are different exercises. So this was the first one. Just try out. Now you defined A as 10, B equals 3.5. Okay, A is 10, B is 3.5. You can write, for instance, you can try out some stuff. So just, I would ask you to do this on your computer. So so A plus B is 13.5. A divided by B is 2.85, and so on. You can then, there's this floor division, which rounds down. So A is, it's b is 3.5. If I divide b over 2, it gives me, it doesn't give me 1.75, but it gives me just 1. I mean, this is just some, don't be too confused by it. And if you want to a over, like this, a square of 2 or something, you write a, you don't write this, because this is some different operator. You write a over 2. Oh wait, a was 10, yeah. A 2. This is a to the square of 2. Okay. So in this course, we will do a lot of just exercises. I mean, they might be, for some people, they might be very simple in the beginning, but you cannot learn programming without doing the stuff yourself. Okay. Should I give you some time to try? Okay, I would just now, I'm expecting you do this thing in parallel. If I should be slower, just tell me. Okay, task 2. So you should write name. Okay, Alice. Now you defined, oh, sorry again, name equals Alice. So this thing here means it's called floor division. So if I write, what do we have? If I have 2.5 divided by 2, it's 1.25, right? If I do 2.5 with this floor division, it will be 1. So it doesn't give you this end here, the small things. It always rounds down. But it's, yeah. It's not so critical to, if you don't get confused by it. It's just a nice feature. Okay, we have name Alice, and then greeting equals hello. Okay. We can also check the type of name. This is a string, okay? And then you can write a full message. So I check again. What was greeting? Greeting was this. Hello. Name was Alice. Okay. Now we write a full message into this. So this is a variable. We write this thing on the left. So it's like, okay. So you write greeting plus strings can be added. Okay. Or maybe let me. Yeah, doesn't matter. Greeting plus. You write also want to have a comma. Okay. This is a comma. And then you want to have the name. And then you want to have exclamation mark. Now I saved this in full message. Now I want to look at it. This greeting has hello, comma, it's here. Then name is Alice, and then exclamation mark. Now you have hello, Alice. You can also copy this and write it like this. You can also write it without the variable. Greeting plus comma plus name plus exclamation mark. So you can add up strings. Give you another simpler example. Let's say you have A equals Python and B equals is easy. You write A plus B. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot the empty space. Okay, so I need to write Python, empty space. Now I have Python and B is easy. And I can write A plus B. Python is easy. Okay. Now, before we defined this full message, greeting plus comma plus name plus exclamation mark. So let's check full message. So the variables you can write as you like. You know, you can write A or full message or whatever. Or but usually you write something which you understand later. Also, when I write A, I don't know what A means, but when I write full message, well, I know it is a message and it's a full message. Okay, we had this full message. Now we do some operations on this string. Yeah, one question.
Ja, werden wir für Namen, Sätze und so weiter immer ein String benutzen oder vielleicht auch einen anderen Datentyp?
No, the question was, is for names and text and so, is this always string? Yeah, it's always string. Yeah, so this is the basic string, the basic type for text. Okay.
Dr. Manuel, can you please guide us if there is any tab or something to see how I would write the program on Python, because I understand now you're making the instructions, but when I will put this string and how and so on, because maybe I can, when I start to play, there is a lot of syntax error I get.
Okay, can you give an example? I mean,
yeah, for example, yeah. when I start to write, after I saved the data in A and B as you explained in the paint, and I start to make the simple operation, it gives me, after I make its integer for A and B, and then I make a summation or division, it gives me syntax error.
Ah, yeah. Okay, I have this example from Walid. Maybe as something similar. You see here. I copy this quickly. Oh, so syntax error. Okay. So what's the problem? We can check. We have greeting, hello. We have name, Alice. Okay, I'm not sure if he defined it the same way, but still. And now, okay, let's have a look. So this name, it has a problem with this name thing. So you look here, greeting plus comma, then name. What do you think? What is missing?
There is a space, or you didn't terminate it with also the starting?
Ausrufezeichen vielleicht.
Yeah. No, some people wrote plus. Yeah, plus is missing, you see? I mean, now this is how programming goes. You have a syntax error, you don't know why. Wait, where is this? Let me write this again. So syntax error, if I have this again, if I add a plus here, let's see. Ah, now it works. You know, Vollname, hello Alice, okay? So as you have, greeting is a string, okay? Greeting is a string. This comma thing here is also a string, okay? A string, I mean, you see string because it has these things on, and this has this apostrophes, okay? Here you see it as well. Name is also a string. And then this exclamation mark is also a string. Okay, now he had this. So he had basically add the string greeting plus comma plus string comma, nothing, name. So what's here? You need to have a plus. You cannot just do nothing here. You need to tell the computer what you wanna do. Okay, you need to add the plus. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Dr. Manuel, if there's any guideline to make us understand how to write it. Okay, I understand that there is spaces between strings. Sometimes if I would like to add an instructions, I put plus. but there is anything guideline inside Visual or Python to click it and then to read it and to find the correct picture? Because definitely I will not remember all of this.
Yeah. You don't need to remember. Don't worry. I mean, let me give this example from before. Now, or let me remove the plus. Okay. Now, now this is called debugging. You try to find the error. Okay. Now you look at the first thing what you do. You look at it. Okay. You look. You look again at your code and you think, well, why does this not work? Maybe you don't know. You still don't know. What I do is, so I either go, I'm not sure if Google gives me something useful. What's the error? I mean, now I make it. Okay, I mean, it tells me something, but well, let's be honest. I go to ChatGPT. So I type this. I mean, I type this here. I mean, yeah, you can write what's the error or something. You can also write without. What's the error? Type. Your line has a syntax error because you forget a plus operator between the string, comma, and the variable name. Okay? You wrote correct version with the plus. Okay? This is how I work. Okay, I mean, first thing, of course, you look at it and you should also try to understand what you're doing. But if you don't find the error, go to ChatGPT or whatever. Okay?
Ich habe
Okay.
eine Frage.
Ja.
Wie könnte man das innerhalb der App oder des Programms finden? Weil während einer Prüfung kann ich ja nicht in ChatGPT reingehen oder so. Gibt es irgendwie einen anderen Weg dafür?
I mean, Python has these extensions. You can install Colab or something like this, but yeah, I don't know. This is the same. This is similar like ChatGPT. You probably. So the question was, how can I find the error within this program here within VS Code? Because in an exam I cannot look it up. Okay. I say, okay, there's also extensions that have similar interfaces like ChatGPT. There you can also ask this, but then in your exam, this is probably also not allowed. Okay, so yeah, well, I don't know. You have to try it out. I mean, now, okay, we have this error. Maybe you do it step by step. Okay, you write Vollname, greeting. This works. Then you do plus. This works. Then you do name. Okay, you already know. Okay, then you look at it. Okay, what's the problem? Well, then there's a plus missing. Okay, so like this. So this is also what I do. If I don't know what's the issue, I remove some of the code or comment it out, and then look just okay. When does it work? We will also do something. Yeah, we will also do some stuff regarding this in a later session. Okay. Syntax mean problem in write. Syntax is the way you write. You know. Yeah. Okay.
Ja, können wir vielleicht bitte heute hier aufhören, weil die Zeit ist manche haben
ja.
Termine und so.
Inshallah. Okay. Yeah, we can stop if someone still has issues with installation or something. I could be there to help, or Amin. I'm not sure if Amin has time. I could be there to help half an hour or something, but other than that, we stop today. Next time we start with the exercise. Okay, I will and discuss the homework. So yeah, so I will write into the chat. Chat. So in the I will write in the chat what will be homework. So in the WhatsApp chat. Okay, I think it's the best. Yeah, and then yeah, come back. We can also help you. So this is 12 o'clock European time or 1 o'clock Philistine time, and yeah, do the homework, and I will tell you what it is, and we'll also can help you then in the first hour with the homework, and then with installation, if there's still installation problems. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a special WhatsApp group for this. Not sure if you registered, so I'm not sure.
Ich habe nur eine kurze Frage. Also ich habe 3 mal 2 geschrieben, dann habe ich 9 bekommen. Also die mal 2 mal, das ist für hoch gedacht, ne?
Ja.
Dann habe ich 3 hoch 2 geschrieben, aber es ist 1 gekommen. Wieso?
Was, das meinst du?
Ja.
Das ist nicht hoch, das ist ein anderer Operator. Das ist ein, das kann ich, ja, das ist ein Bit-Operator. Das ist, ja, ich weiß nicht, ob du es genau wissen willst, aber es gibt ein Beispiel hier auch. So this is nicht Exponent, but this is, it computes the 2 and the 3 as a binary value. It does a XOR operation on this. Okay. I mean, we don't need this for Python. This is just to clarify this. So this gives you something totally different, some bit stuff, some bitwise stuff. Okay. This is not really required for Python. Okay, but yeah.
Kann man in Python hochrechnen sozusagen, also plus I oder wie wird das sein?
Hoch? No, like up.
Die Schleife weiterziehen sozusagen, immer um 1 höher.
Well, then you do 3, or you mean 3 up, what's called in English, I'm not sure.
Ja, genau.
Yeah, so you can do everything, like you can do 4 times 9 or whatever. It's yeah, it just works like this.
Okay.
Ja.
Ich habe mal eine allgemeine Frage. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das dann hier stellen soll oder in der Gruppe.
Yeah, please. General question.
Ja, wie würde das am Ende ausschauen, nachdem man dieses Zeugnis davon bekommen hat oder Zertifikat? Würde man das anrechnen können hier in Deutschland, wenn es um eine Ausbildung oder Studium geht, oder?
Nein, hallo, ich bin der Saidi. Das ist ein normales Zertifikat, was du in einem Kurs teilgenommen hast, wie ein Privatinstitut, aber das kann man nicht offiziell anrechnen. Das nur für deine CV, für deine, sagen wir, Experience, wie du den Leuten zeigst, dass du das mitgemacht hast. Aber ich denke, wir sind ja ALTEC, das ist e.V., Deutsch-Plastische Ingenieurenforum, die das anbieten, in Kooperation mit dem internationalen ALTEC. Du kriegst eine normale Bescheinigung und Teilnahmebescheinigung, dass du das mitgemacht hast oder bestanden hast, können wir diesen Kurs bescheinigen. Aber ob das jetzt anerkannt wird, glaube ich eher nicht, weil das ist ja eine Privat.
Verständlich. Aber laut was können Sie dann das Ganze bescheinigen, dass ich das bestanden habe? Also wird eine Prüfung stattfinden oder nur die Teilnahme?
Das hängt von dem Manual ab. Also da wird jetzt Test gemacht oder bei Solar haben wir auch Test gemacht und die Leute haben bestanden ab 70%, 60% der Punkte wurde bestanden, den Test. Ich weiß nicht, wie du das machen wolltest, durch die Übung oder nur Teilnahme oder wie machen wir das?
Ja, also ich habe keinen Test, I did not plan a test, so I'm not sure. I mean, if we want, yeah, this was not planned, but if we want to have this or we need to have this, we can discuss it again. But yeah, so far it's just participation. Participation.
Ja, aber Voraussetzung für die Zeugnisse soll man auch die Sitzung mitgemacht haben und die Übung mitgemacht, oder? Oder wie schaut es aus bei dir? So haben wir vereinbart, glaube ich.
Ja, also die Sitzungen mitgemacht. Übungen kann ich halt nicht kontrollieren.
Aber werden
Ja.
Sie wahrscheinlich während den Stunden dann diskutieren, oder?
Die Übungen gehen wir durch, ja,
Ja.
genau.
Ja,
Genau.
ja.
Das ist ja der Hauptteil, ne?
Ja.
Yeah. So I share again this link to where this material is. I will. So today we did only basic types. We did not do arrays and variables. I removed this, but in this link, so this is basically for week 1. So I would recommend to finish these exercises here as a homework, and also there is homework here. Homework basic types. Well, the other ones I will remove again, but you should try to do as much of the homework as possible, and this will be discussed in the next session in the beginning, in the first hour of the next session.
تمام. طيب أعتقد وصلنا إلى نهاية اللقاء اليوم. شكرا جزيلا على تفاعلكم. بصراحة العدد كان ممتاز والتفاعل كان ممتاز. أعتقد الكل يفهم عربي، ولذلك سأتكلم بالعربية وننهي إن شاء الله هذا اللقاء مع الدكتور مانويل. لقاءنا إن شاء الله يوم السبت القادم next week Saturday also الساعة 12 بتوقيت ألمانيا، 1 بتوقيت الشرق الأوسط. نعم، حتى نكمل مع الدكتور مانويل، وكما ذكر هم عبارة عن 6 حلقات، وبعد هيك بيكون طبعا في نقاش. بالنسبة للشهادات احنا زي ما قلنا بنحتاج الأسماء. يا ريت اللي حاب الشهادة ياخذ شهادة يكون قد شارك في يعني كل الدورات، حتى الإنسان ياخذ شهادة عن جدارة، ويكون على الأقل قد يعني شارك في هذا الكورس واستفاد من هذا الكورس. ونعدكم إن شاء الله في البلطيك ألمانيا والبلطيك الدولي أن تكون هناك لقاءات أخرى، ويعني مواضيع أخرى أيضا شيقة ومهمة، تطوير الذات في أكثر من مجال، ليس في مجال البرمجة فحسب. شكرا جزيلا لكم جميعا. تحياتنا من بلطيك ألمانيا والبلطيك الدولي، تجمع المهندسين، ولقاؤنا إن شاء الله السبت القادم. شكرا جزيلا لكم جميعا. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for all, and wir sehen uns next week Saturday. Okay.
إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم.
يعطيكم العافية. ألف شكر.